You add up all of the people killed, both sides of every conflict involving Israel from 1948, including the War of Independence,
There is and was not such a thing as any war of independence of an occupational state. What happened is this: when the British rule of Palestine came to an end in 1948, Muslim and Christian Palestinians were in the majority, owning 94% of the land. The Zionists were only 8% of the citizens, but 33% of the population, because many of them were either illegal immigrants brought on by the Havara Agreement that was forcibly implemented by the Zionists overseeing it, or with papers from the occupying British forces that was no longer applicable. So when the United Nations took up the Palestine problem and called for a partition, there was still another problem. In both sides of the proposed partition, the Palestinians still made up the majority. That is why the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinians was a necessary step if the Zionists were going to establish a Zionist ethno-state in Palestine. That's precisely what happened in 1948 when 750,000 Palestinians were forcibly displaced with violence, their lands given Hebrew names, and their societies completely destroyed, with more than 50,000 of them killed and 78% of their lands possessed in the largest and longest occupation in the whole world. It was no war of independence, just the start of a planned, brutal occupation.